What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I recently made an Instagram story asking people what kind of videos do you guys want to see. Just let me know your ideas and whatnot, and I'll think about making a video about it. So somebody commented this. They want the full pricing of the car and what everything's done to it and the price of everything. So that's what I'm gonna do in today's video. I also had people say stuff like this. They want me to drive the car like this. They want me to do downshifting and whatnot. And I do that in all kinds of videos. Like if you look on this channel, I have videos, all point of view drive videos, downshifting and whatnot. So, but I'll definitely be making more of those because I know you guys love seeing them. As you can see, they commented, they want to see more of that. So if you guys want to be like those people and drop comments of what kind of videos you want to see and more stuff like that, I post on my Instagram. I post a bunch of reels. I post stuff on the story all the time. I post right before I'm about to drop a video. So if you guys don't already follow the Instagram right here. It's Adam 5.0 on Instagram, same as the YouTube tag. And yeah, just go follow it, and then you could be one of those people that be seeing the video like that. So this is the car we're going to be using today, 2018 Mustang GT Premium. You guys want to know how much this thing costs and all the mods done to it and everything like that. Also, I still have the full performance bi-boiler exhaust. It's under there somewhere. But if you guys were interested in that, that was my old exhaust. I am selling that because I did put the Corsa Extreme exhaust on, which everyone loves. But I am selling this one. It does sound really good. So if you are interested in that, let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram. Yeah, enough chit-chatting. Let's start up the car, a little cold start, and we'll drive to our undisclosed location where we get this video started. Sorry, I had to cut that cold start short. I had to get in the car real quick, but this is an idle warming up. We're gonna let it warm up for a bit, and then we're gonna get on the road. And like I said, man, it's not a YouTube video if it don't need gas. I have 18 miles so empty. Every single video, you guys know the drill already. Just this thing in gas alone breaks the bank. Like, this thing is a gas guzzler, but we're not even really going to get into that because that's a whole different story. So we're driving to the undisclosed location right now, but before we get into that, I want to give you guys a little rundown and a little backstory and history behind this car. So if you guys are new to this channel, you don't really know me or anything about my car history or whatever. So when I turned 16, I had a red V6 Mustang convertible. Then I got bored of that. I got a GT, a black one that looks kind of like just like this one, but that one got hit, got totaled, you know, so I didn't really, it wasn't my fault I got hit. But I only had that one for like 2-3 months, and then it got hit, and I was out for a car for like 4 or 5 months. So I didn't have a car for about 4 to 5 months. So I was always looking for a new car to get because, you know, I just was carless. So I found this car that I'm currently driving in right now, that I currently have. I found this car in Texas. I got it for the price we'll talk about in a little bit. But I got this car from Texas, had it shipped to my house, which I'll also get into the price of that. So there's a lot of different things. So this car I got from Texas. I've had it for a little over 2 years now, something like that. I haven't really had that many problems with the car other than a few aftermarket things that the last owner did to the car. So other than that, the car has been pretty good. Knock on wood, I don't have any wood around me, but just listen to it. Corsas, yo. You guys put me on the Corsas, told me to sell the exhaust, buy the Corsas. And the stainless power long tube headers just make it 10 times better. I'm gonna make a downshifting video for you guys. I know you guys love to hear downshifts and whatnot, so stay tuned for that for sure. But yeah, this is what the inside's really looking like. So I got my N gauge here. For those who don't know what an N gauge is, it's a tuning device that was discontinued. They do not make these anymore. So this one was currently locked in with the old Mustang GT I had, the one that got totaled. So this one's locked to that one. It came with that car, and it can't be unlocked. They just don't unlock them anymore. So that one doesn't really serve a purpose for this car other than reading it. Here, I'll turn it on and show you guys. It'll basically just tell me the diagnostics of the car and whatnot, but I can't use this to tune it at all. So connecting the vehicle, make sure the key's on, give it a minute, and boom. It'll tell you your air intake ratios and stuff like that, spark plug, whatnot, and you can always switch it over to different stuff. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really know what half this stuff means, but it's kind of just cool to be there. Kind of make it look like a little race car. So if anyone's interested in buying this, or they know if you can unlock this thing or not, I am not sure. So let me know in the comments if you guys know anything about the N gauge and if you can unlock it or not, because I don't believe you can unlock it anymore. Got a nice little green Eco Baby back there. I think it's an Eco Baby, not sure. Love my Eco Babies out there, man. Little brothers, little sisters. I'll show you guys what it sounds like from the inside with the windows closed. Hey, that's that verbal tune you guys are hearing. Downshifts. But yeah, if you guys want to see more point of view drive videos, I'll put a card up in this video in the top right corner where you guys can click it and watch one of those. Also, I'm not going to be adding any of the mods that I did to the inside of the car, like the paddle shifters, the dash camera, all the carbon fiber and stuff on the inside. I'm not really going to add that stuff. I'm just going to do exterior mods. Alright, so we're now in our little undisclosed location. We've got a nice little fountain in the background. So let's get into this video. So let's just recap. I bought my red Mustang when I was 16. I got the other black one when I was 17, and then that one got totaled, so I bought this one at 17 as well, only a few months later. So I was 17 when I bought this car from Texas. Also, don't mind how dirty the car is. I really haven't washed it, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll wash it soon, I promise. So don't mind that. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna list off every mod in this car and how much everything costs, and then at the end of the video I'm gonna add up the total of what the car actually costs and then all the mods together, and then I'm gonna give you the final price at the end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, so the first mod we're gonna be talking about on this car is the smoked out taillights. So these taillights go perfect with this car. Since it's the all black theme, as you can see, the little Batmobile, but the black taillights, other ones compared to these are the Euros. Personally, I do like the Euros, but these black taillights are it just fits the car, honestly, in my opinion. But a lot of you guys like Euros, so if you rather the Euros in this car, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make the switch to get the Euros. But the total of these blacked out taillights are $75. And making our way to the front of the car, arguably one of the most best mods on this car a lot of people like is the Cervini hood. So a reason why this hood is superior to all other Mustang hoods is because this has the hood struts. Unlike the stock hood that has the little bar that goes right here, and then you hold it up and it sticks right into somewhere in the hood. This one is awesome. It has the hood struts. Also has the big hood scoop on the top, as y'all saw. Also is functional because it allows more air into the engine when driving, and more cold air when driving. It makes your car a little bit faster, make it a little bit run better and whatnot, just like that. So the grand total price of this hood, the Cervini hood right here, is $900. Yes, it is pricey, but it is so worth it. It just makes the car look so much more aggressive. So this next mod is very controversial. A lot of people use the term rice, which, I mean, I don't really care. You say what you want. But we're going to be talking about these Roush side scoops. No, they're not functional at all, even though they do have vents. But the vents is just for show because obviously it leads to nothing and just sticking on the car. But these Roush side scoops does make the car look a little bit more aggressive, kind of like a wide body sense to it. Like if you look from here, it just makes it look a little bit more wider, even though it's not a wide body. But I don't know, kind of looks cool, aggressive, but that's what it is. For the set of the Roush side scoops, that is a grand total of $300. In the same category, it's the side scoops. Now we have the window covers. Same thing, they have vents, not functional whatsoever. It makes it look a little bit wider, but I get to use it because I get to put my It's Adam 5.0 sticker on it. So, doesn't really serve any purpose, but that the set of those is a grand total of $360. All right, let's get into one of my most recent favorite mods that I've done to this car, and that is the Corsa Extreme catback exhaust. Okay, this comes with a double helix X pipe right down the middle, connected to something we'll get into later. But the Corsa Extreme catback is just, I love this, even though you guys kind of put me on it, and it wasn't my intention to get this originally. You guys told me to get this, sell the 4 Performance by Boyle exhaust. I did that, and I don't regret it. It makes it, I don't know if it's louder, just raspier, I guess, but it does sound really good. Now this exhaust is expensive, brand new. This thing costs $2,175. And it costed me a total of $160 to install it because I don't have my own jack or anything to do that, to put it on myself. So $160 to install it, which is actually not bad at all. For an install, for someone to install it, charge you 160 bucks. You really can't beat that. This next one, very pricey for no reason, but the black badges on the car. When you buy these brand new, all the black badges to get them right, the GT symbol, the 5.0 badge, the Mustang pony in the front, that's a total of $145. One of my other favorite mods in this car we're going to be talking about next is this spoiler. So this spoiler, if you just look up Mustang spoilers on the internet, this will pop up. It's a great one. I love the spoiler. Makes it look so much more aggressive compared to the last Mustang I had, which was the performance pack version of this car, and it had, you know, the performance pack spoiler. This one, I think, I don't know, they both look good in their own way, but this one just looks aggressive compared with the street air diffuser, which we'll get into next. But yeah, this spoiler right here, I love it. This thing just makes it look so aggressive. And this was a total of $145. I'm sorry, $164, my bad. This next mod, I don't know if you want to call it a mod or not, but it is a necessity for any kind of sports car or black car or whatever you have. We're going to talk about tint. So on the sides, I do have 15% on the sides, and up here we have 35%. Honestly, it looks darker than 35%, so I don't really know if it is 35, but that's what I told them. That's what they wrote down on a little receipt, 35, but 35% and 15 on the sides. And you got to get tint, man. You really have to get tint. But total price for tint cost me $200. So if you guys know anything about Mustangs, the performance pack version of this car comes with these wheels. Well, not technically, it comes with the look of these wheels. So these wheels right here are aftermarket. These are matte black wheels, but the same design comes with the performance pack car, but it's not matte black. It's like satin black, or it's the shiny version of this, whatever. So these are all aftermarket wheels that the last owner put on this car, which honestly, I preferred the satin ones, which I had on the last car I had, the performance pack version, but at least they are aftermarket and they look good. So the matte black, I don't know how I feel about it, but it is what it is. So the total price of these wheels are $1,450. A nice little cute mod that I added to this car, which I'll throw into the video. These little 5.0 tire valve caps, that was a total of $15. I don't really know if you want to call this a mod or not, but I'm going to add this in the video because why not? Ignore the basketball stuff. But I do have subwoofers in here, and under here is the whole system. But I love these. It makes it feel like a concert in here when I'm listening to music. Turn the bass all the way up. I don't really do that though, because it gets a little obnoxious. But I love these things. They do add a lot of, you know, bass to the sound and whatnot. But these are a total of $400. And all my TikTok videos and Instagram and whatnot, even on YouTube, I had a lot of comments. What kind of diffuser is this? So this right here is a street air diffuser. I put this on at my last house in Jersey a while ago, but I loved it. But the thing is, with the side ones, with the old exhaust, they didn't fit right with their Ford Performance by Boiler muffler because it sticked out too much. So I had to take these off, and I left the middle on for a little bit. But now that we have a new exhaust, these fit on perfect. Let's look at the side view. Even from the back, just looks really good and really aggressive. I bought these on sale for a grand total of $300. And now onto one of the most well-known mods I have on this car, and that will be, let's see if I can get the camera in there, right there. Stainless power long tube headers. And long tube headers is a very, very, very controversial topic. People either love them or they hate them. They think they are the worst mod ever or the best mod ever. I'm on the best mod ever side because personal experience, it just wakes up the car so much. Not only does it wake up the car like sound wise, like it makes it a lot louder, it also gives you a little bit of power gain, some horsepower in it too. It really depends on what kind of set you get. Like these are stainless power long tube headers, which was probably one of the cheapest versions. Which I'll get into the price in a minute. But you also have like American Racing, you have Corsa long tube headers, which I don't even know if they make anymore, Texas Speed and whatnot. But stainless power long tube headers, I bought them. They were really cheap, but they're great. I mean, I felt a little bit of horsepower gains from it. Sound boosted up really high, but I love them. So that is a total of $854, and it costed me $300 to install them. So the same guy who installed my headers for me, he's also the one who tuned this car. which I'll get into the thing of the whole tuning story. So basically, I got the headers. Usually when you get headers done, you want to tune the car. So I had him install the headers, and then I bought a tune from him. So he tuned this car. It worked good for a while, but then there was some stuff that went on with the car. I did put a ghost cam on it and everything, but that didn't end up good at all because it would shut off the car, because when the RPMs go like this with the ghost cam, it got down too low and just shut off. Like, I'd be in the middle of an intersection and just at idle and it shuts off, which was not good at all. So I had to get rid of the tune basically. So I got rid of the tune, and I'm put back on the tune that the car came with, which it's a nice tune. It has a burble tune already. Definitely add some horsepower from the tune it has right now, but I love the tune. I wouldn't really trade it for anything else unless I, meet someone who tunes Mustangs that's really good at what they do. So the total cost of the tune that I bought was $200. And while we're under the hood, let's talk about the only other mod that I really have under the hood, which is a Roush cold air intake. So I did have the JLT intake on the last Mustang I had, which I don't really think there's a difference of like horsepower gains or sound quality. Maybe this one might be a little tiny bit louder when it's really, you have no music playing, windows down, whatever, going at a low speed. You might be able to hear this one a little bit more than the JLT. So I also like how this comes in a box. I did replace this air filter, but I'm not going to put that price in because it's so tiny. But I did replace that air filter because it was really dirty. I made a video on that if you want to see it. It is on the channel. But Roush cold air intake is the only other mod under the hood. Brand new, this costs you $413. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for the prices on the mods I have done this car. I don't see any other mods on oh no, I do. Wheel spacers, I almost forgot. I did buy wheel spacers. You can see it. The front one's kind of tilted, so you can't really see it, but you see how the back one's out like that. I have it on each side, the wheel spacers. They are 25mm wheel spacers. So wheel spacers on this car cost a total of $300, and I installed them myself, so there was no installation fee. So yeah, that is all the mods that I've done to this car, and that's the total of it. So now let's get into how much I actually bought the car for. So the final price which I bought this car for in Texas, drumroll please, $34,000. Y'all might be saying, yo, that's not bad, that's not bad. So when I add the price into all these mods plus $34,000, it adds up. Also, I had it shipped from Texas to New Jersey, like I mentioned, and that was a total of $2,000. So basically, after taxes and everything, transportation and whatnot, it came out to $36,000. So the grand total of everything on this car, all the mods, all the transportation, buying the car outright, taxes, tags, everything, the grand total comes out to $44,411. And I'm just going to mention, I go through gas a lot, but I'm not going to put that price in here because I don't really know how to add that math in. But yeah, guys, that's really it for this car. That's the whole pricing, everything added together. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys like these kind of videos where I kind of talk more and explain things, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely be sure to make more videos just talking and explaining stuff to you guys. But if you guys haven't already liked this video, like the video, pushes the video out in the algorithm so more people can see it. Comment what you think, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a video. And also follow the TikTok. We're on our way to 40,000 followers on TikTok. Same thing, it's Adam 5.0. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. So hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.